Hello, welcome back to our channel. Do you need to put in a one-way valve, whether it be for your toilet or your sink underneath? Is yours malfunction? You need to replace it? Well, I want to show you how easy it is to put one of those in. So give this video a thumbs up on your way in if you see it helpful, and let's explore and see how to do this. Where are one-way valves? And what's the purpose for them? Why do you need them? Well, that's a great question. Basically, in any toilet or any bathroom, water flows out, air's got to come in, but you don't want the house filled up with gases from the sewer. So let's take a look down here under the sink and let's see what it is we need to do. So right here is the sink. If you look underneath here, down under here, here's the drain. The water goes down and out into the sewer, but you need air to come back in. Now the air is trapped right here, so the air and gases from your sewer don't come up into your sink. But up here is where the air goes in, but there's no gases that come out, and there's a check valve in here. So over here is a toilet, and this is the one that's on here. So I'm going to show you how to go about that. So stick around. I'm going to show you what I did. And I got one of these from Amazon. Now I will put it in the description below of all the tools I used for this project and the items that I had too for you that might need those to make it easier for you. Now this one way, it lets air in, but it don't let water up. So basically, I need to install that right here. Now you're asking, well, that looks way too big. Well, this is designed for a larger pipe out here and a smaller pipe in here. And this smaller pipe is the same size as this, which I believe is about, I think that's 1.5 inches. So that should fit right in here. So I'm going to cut this off, and then I'm going to cut it off up here and then put a plug in there. So it don't backflush. So how are we going to do this? Got myself a hacksaw. Now you can use any tool. You can use just the blade by itself. You can use the big traditional kind. And we want to make sure this is down below just a little bit. So we want to cut it off about right here where it says PSI. That way you have room to put this. Okay, we got that piece cut out. It was over to here and down to here. Now you want to see what that looks like. You got burrs and stuff on here. So we want to get rid of that. And so I have some sandpaper here I'm going to use. So I'm going to sand this edge off. And then take this end. And it fits right on there like that. But we just can't just let it like that by itself. Take it back off. We want to take this stuff off of the outside so it works properly. So that goes on there like that. So how this works is there's a rubber gasket in here. Allows the air to go down in. And it'll come just assimilate this now. The air will go down in. When the water's going up, air's got to come down, so it'll go through here to let the air in. Now you're probably wondering, how are you going to secure that? I'm going to use this stuff here. And this is called weld-on multi-purpose cement. And basically what we got to do is, now you can use a cleaner and clean that. If your pipe is really bad dirty, like maybe like right here, then you can get some cleaner. I'll go ahead and put that in the description below as well if you need that. Undo that. That's what it looks like in here. You want to clean this. Take a little bit of this off, otherwise it's going to drip everywhere. When you come up, and put a little bit around this edge. As well as on the inside of this too. And you want to make sure you're in a well ventilated area, because this stuff stinks to high heaven. And you pick this up and put this down on here like this. Make it real tight, and it is secured. Then we'll come back to this piece. This piece has threads where it'll thread into the piece I just put on. Then you want to get yourself some Teflon tape. And it's that little white strip of tape. And it's super, super thin. See how that is? And then this turns on to the left. So you want to put the Teflon tape the opposite way. That way it don't bind up. So I wrapped that around there. I put like 3 layers of this tape on there. And I couldn't hold my phone while I put that on there. And you might be asking, why you put that stuff on? Well, that's what's going to make it airtight. And you put it on here, and you turn this in here like this, and put it in hand tight until it stops. Like that. There. Now what that's going to do is it's going to let air go down in, but not water going out or air.